Hello, everyone. This is Kim Conrad with Kim's Table Talks, Vitamins for Your Soul, here on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Thank you all so much for being here. To help grow the community, please like, follow, subscribe. If that's not this page, that's YouTube. So please like and follow this page, and then you'll get to know when I go live every Wednesday. Today is just very struck by the wisdom of Voltaire as I read it again. And I found this quote from Llewellyn Vaughan-Lee, I believe is how I pronounce it. You can see the spelling in the description, that I thought might be a really valuable opener for Voltaire. So, and just many blessings for all of us from whatever perspectives we come from at this time. Llewellyn Vaughan-Lee. We cannot afford the stillbirth of new ideas that lack the life force that comes from the depths. We are called to return to the roots of our being, where the sacred is born. Then, standing in both the inner and outer worlds, we will find ourselves to be part of the momentous synchronicity of life giving birth to itself. And I invite that we have the opportunity to do that when we go to the depths and be in connection with sacredness and source. Any moment of any day, and the more we do that, the more connected we are with the synchronicity of life, and the more we really support this required transformation if humanity and the rest of life as we've known it is going to flourish, along with the planet that allows us and gives us the ability to be so. Now, Voltaire, if you don't know much about Voltaire, I invite you to Google, and a little bit about Voltaire. Original name, François-Marie Arouet. François-Marie Arouet, known by his pseudonym Voltaire, was a writer, historian, and philosopher during the French Enlightenment. Voltaire wrote prolifically and became famous for his advocacy of the separation of church and state, freedom of speech, and freedom of religion, and for his criticism of the Roman Catholic Church at that time. In over 20,000 letters and more than 2,000 plays, poems, novels, essays, and papers, Voltaire went against the strict censorship policies of the day to make his opinions heard. And I gather it's amazing as a note for us how much we can accomplish when we don't spend as much time on our phones and on the internet. Voltaire's wit and straightforward thinking created a legacy for him as the writer of some of the world's most well-known quotes. And I look forward to sharing some of those here. God, or I'd say source, or whatever works for you. Voltaire wrote, God is a circle whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. And I invite, what if our kindness and love and care and value and respect were the same? Center everywhere and circumference nowhere. To learn who rules over you or wants to rule over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize. Another strong statement, what is history? Often the lie or incomplete truth that everyone agrees on. So I invite us all to double and triple check things and be very cautious and caring about what we share and spread, especially in these times. And to know that when we're emotionally defending a position rather than a viewing point, that there's something in there that's likely not accurate, and there's an old wound, likely from childhood, who's asking to be loved and healed. I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will defend to the death the right for you to say it. Let us read, let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. So how much can you read and dance today and tomorrow and next week? Judge a person by their questions rather than by their answers. I found that very wise. And in his way of saying, every person is guilty of all the good they did not do. Let us cultivate our garden, not destroy the life that makes it possible. And a few more. Love truth, but pardon error. And this may still be, I find it still true today in many ways, the comfort of the rich depends upon an abundant supply of the poor. And I invite us to revise and review what we mean by poor, to be more exact. If somebody doesn't have a lot of money, that's a fact at that moment in time. They may be very rich in other things. I've had extensive health issues in my life, and during that time, I had an abundance of time. I was very rich in time. What are all the ways that you are really rich and abundant in your life in this moment? Don't think money does everything, or you're going to end up doing everything for money. It is love. Love, the comfort of the human species, the preserver of the universe, the soul of all sentient beings. Love, tender love. And that is from Candide. Interesting, and I will share maybe a couple more. Prejudices are what the unaware use for reason. Interesting. Prejudices are what the unaware use for reason. And because a lot of us are going through many things, many things, and the world is going through many things, life is a shipwreck, often. We must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. So, whatever's going on in your life, what if you found a few moments to sing, to be grateful, to be thankful? When I could barely function, I certainly had my downs as well as my ups, and I took time, though, to be grateful that I could blink my eyes, that I could still breathe, and that for me it was I had my hands, that I had the ability to improve and to get well. Anything you can grasp, whatever is going on, anything you can grasp, to really, truly, authentically feel gratitude for, will help bring you out of whatever you are in. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and follow, if you will. And if perchance you are feeling out of sorts, depressed, like you don't fit, or even a misfit, you fit, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And if you'd like some help with that, to explore it, a free consultation, please message me. And if you have dreams that you want or being called to bring to fruition, please message me. I've lived both of those, am living both of those, and I'm really good at helping others as well. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for being here, and how amazing and grateful can your week be? Take care. Bye-bye.